At the age of 17, I thought I had life by the balls. From 1997 to 2006, this was my life. I was one of Indonesia's most popular pop star, an MTV VJ, a dancer, and an actress. It may seem like my career was an overnight success, but in reality, I really had to take a lot of rejections until I finally get to join MTV, and then went on to sign a 3-album record deal with Warner Music Indonesia. For a few years after that, I was really living the high life. Having so much fun, doing what I always wanted to do, and getting recognition. But somehow, I felt like there was still a part of me that was still hidden. So I decided to take a risk and show the world another side of me. Against all advice, I left my pop princess behind and went on to record a more edgier pop rock album. Unfortunately, though I still think that was the right decision to do, the album tanked. Big time. And that was not even the worst part. My record label dropped me. I had left MTV to focus on my singing career. And without that recording contract, I had nothing. I literally came from most sought-after pop star to we'll be in touch. Basically, overnight. And you know what? Nobody ever got in touch. So I went into a deep depression, a very bad case of post-stardom syndrome. I spent months questioning myself, questioning my decision. Was that really a price to pay for staying true to yourself? Or was it just really an action of a reckless, young, stubborn girl who always gets what she wants? And things got worse. One day, I found out to see my bank account was completely gone. And it wasn't just about the money. It was taken by someone who was very, very close to me. And the same year, soon after that, I lost my prodigy, my little niece. She lost her battle to leukemia. And she was only four years old. I don't think I ever recovered from the pain of losing her. So I became angry at God. Out of everything that was taken from me, why her too? At the universe, at everyone, at myself. And I cut everyone out. I felt numb. Until I woke up and I looked at myself in the mirror and I did not recognize the person I saw. I saw a very frail looking girl, very skinny, with dead eyes. Not at all the Shanty that I used to know. At that moment, she seemed completely gone. I asked myself, are you really gonna give up? You know what? If no one's gonna call me back, I'm gonna take charge of my life. I'm gonna do it myself. I need to do me, right? Right? But there's a little problem. Even though I have been in industry for so many years, I didn't know how to produce my own music. So I had to learn and start everything again from scratch. But in 2009, my self-produced comeback album, Bintang Utara, Northern Star, was released. Shanty was back. And it felt great. But after the album was done, my priorities changed. I decided to follow my heart and moved to Hong Kong and became a mom of 2 gorgeous boys. Culturally, I'd been programmed to believe that a woman can only be complete if she devotes herself to her children. So I did just that. I put my love for music and stage to the side. I truly believe that Shanty the pop star and Shanty the mom cannot coexist. So I chose to be just the mom. And for years, I put myself in that motherhood box, thinking that I was doing the right thing, living a very cushion, tai-tai life, envied by everyone by seemingly having it all. Was I the luckiest woman on earth? Yes. Mostly. Maybe. But once again, there was just this noise inside of my head that just keeps getting louder and louder. It's like there's another side of Shanty that keeps wanting to come out. The ones that craves challenge and achievement and goals and edge. And so I knew I had to come back to my first love, the stage. There was another tiny problem though. Big one actually. Nobody here cared. I tried to bring Shanty, the world-class pop star, to Hong Kong. And all I got offered was to do bar gigs in Wan Chai. That's when I felt truly lost. A ghost without identity, without recognition. Who was I if I wasn't a mother? And was it really wrong for me to want to have it all? And so I told myself, Shanty, you know what, just forget about it all. But this voice inside my head is pretty stubborn, huh? It wouldn't listen. So in 2019, at the age of 6 and 8, finally my 2 sons watched their mommy singing and performing for the very first time. But their reaction, they were confused. They were angry. They were upset. They're like, who is this person? They didn't recognize who mommy was. And then I knew at that moment that I had buried that side of me for way too deep. I think I was even trying to hide it from myself. It's like I'm trying to put all these other parts of me in a pile of boxes that I was even too scared to open. But after that, I like her. And I want that Shanty back. So plans were put into motion because the response of my second comeback was very positive. But COVID, though, had different ideas, yeah? Like many of us here, same like all of us here, I was stuck in Hong Kong. Plans went out the window, unable to perform, and music scene essentially frozen. I felt like I was out of options. But there was a question inside of my head, my heart, that rings true to me. How do you stop doing the one thing that breathes life into you? How do you stop doing you. So I decided to record a music video for my song, Adam and Eve. It was supposed to be a small project, but when my friends here threw me an amazing video launch party, and I took it as a sign that I should never give up on my dreams again. I chose to go on a mission to open each and every box that life and my own fear tried to put me in. I found the courage to be everything and to do everything I want. And I keep going. What about you? How many parts of you are waiting to be revealed? Waiting, maybe it's locked away in those boxes piling up at the back of your mind. Maybe some of you are facing very difficult choices. I understand that. Maybe some of you are thinking there's no other way because you may have to sacrifice parts of yourself. But I'm standing here, I'm telling you that literally each and every one of you have the capacity to do everything and to be everything you want. So don't let the world tell you otherwise. And for 25 years, I feel like life is not meant to be easy. But who wants easy? Where's the fun in that, right? I embrace this roller coaster of life, one that's taking me up and down at full speed, catching me off guard, throwing me curveballs. I refuse to be unseen and unheard. Yes? Woo. I want to show the world every different parts of me. And coming out of that shadow was not easy. But I made that choice. And you too can make that choice today. So why don't we do it all together? This is the world premiere and the launch of my new single, Love Is Deja Vu, because this is to celebrate. Why don't you get up from your seat? Get on your feet, because we're going to celebrate. This is to never letting that fire out, never giving up on your dream, and never giving up on you. You do you. Unapologetically you. Bring out all beautiful, different parts of you, because that's the only way to be. Thank you. And Mom, this is for you in heaven.
I know you want this.
Do you remember when our love is hot? Do you remember when? Do you remember when we're going wild? Do you remember when?
Hit it.
You caught me, I can't get you out of my head. Can't let those things go, I miss you. But I gotta move on from the memories, 'cause your smile is a problem that I hate the most. Every time I look at you, you're sort of my deja vu. My heart beats till I can't breathe, 'cause I know what you want. Come on, put your hands up. Take me back. Come on, put your hands up. When the music gets with me, I just wanna party hard. Just hold my hand. Whatever it takes, I will do it. without you. You're sort of a deja vu. My heart beats till I can't breathe. 'Cause I know what you want. I know what you want. Come on! Take me back in time to when we were young. When the music danced with me. I just wanna party hard. Just hold my hand. Whatever it takes, I will do it. Take me back in time to when we were young. When the music danced with me. I just wanna party hard. Just hold my hand. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
I never knew that this day would come. Straight back, we had a lot of fun. Parties from dusk till dawn. Shanty, the night was young. We used to break up, make up on the phone. Had a feeling when I'm all alone. You cast a spell on me, so I wanna have that endlessly. Turn the music loud and forget about our problems now. Gotta let it go, at least I'm here now. I don't wanna lose you, girl. Reminiscing my whole world. Think about every moment I had with you, the best kind of feels. Ain't nothing but good vibes. All the midnight car rides, arguing about the same thing. Trust me, girl, you're the best thing.
Keep all the gifts I got from you. I hope you did the same thing too. Even though all the flowers and memories gone, but you never gone when the radio's on and they're playing our favorite song. Are you ready? Are you ready? I want everyone to get on your feet. Come on, get up from your feet. Come on, ready to jump with me? Take me back in time to when we were young. When the music danced with me. I just wanna party. Just hold my hand. Whatever it takes, I'ma do. Take me back in time to when we were young. When the music wanna party hard. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, dance. Don't take me home. I wanna stay the night.